Imagine the pain of becoming a cop. You know, you're a good guy, you want to serve your community, you want to do good things for people. But then you put on this uniform, and now a majority of the population hates you. Why? Not because of anything you did, it's because, well, maybe some other guy did something bad, 1 out of 10,000, or even more. Or because the news said you're all bad people and you're all racist, this, that, and the third. Even if you are a person of color, like, well, you're a person of color, but you're still racist because you're a cop. Some people really think like that. That's what a lot of people think. And this is a very sad thing, in all honesty. An overwhelming majority of cops are good people. And again, it's just the BS that's being pushed everywhere. It says, well, cops are bad, this, that, and the third. And say, well, defund the police, defund the police. It's like, well, if we don't have cops, how can we enforce the law? Now, I'm not in favor of, checkpoints or anything like martial law, but we need cops. We need good cops. And the majority of cops are good cops. If people are going to be hated if they're cops, then why are they going to become cops? I'm sure there's a lot of people out there who would become cops happily and do a great job if there wasn't such a stigma around cops. And even cops that are serving now, I mean, you see this all the time. If there's some black guy, right, doing something bad, the cop is very hesitant to do anything, take the same amount of action he would take with another white person, right? Because he doesn't want to leave, go home, and then you open up, YouTube or Twitter and sees, or the news, turn on the TV and be like, cop, racially profiled suspect. I mean, that's the worst nightmare for a cop. I mean, think about that. You being sued, people are gonna hate you, everyone's thinking you're a racist. Awful, awful situation to be in. You know, why put yourself at risk if no one's gonna appreciate you? Or even worse, be aggressive towards you. Why would you do that? It's much like being a soldier. You know, in the sense that you aren't really responsible for your fate. If you're a soldier and you're sent in some war that you don't agree with, you're gonna end up dying for a cause you don't even care about. No one's gonna remember you. No one's gonna care. If you're a cop, some other dude, can do something terrible, then you're hated by extension. Some guy in Chicago, some Chicago cop, can do something terrible, and then you, a cop in California, can be hated by people because, well, in the news, this cop did something bad, so all the cops are supposed to be bad. That's really how people think. So, this is why it's in your best interest to start your own platform. Okay? Speak on your own platform, because then you have a lot more control over what people think of you. And even then, there's going to be some smear attempts if you're really doing good things, but this is much better than taking up a name or a position that you don't have ultimate control over.